Hi, my name is Ashley and welcome back to our channel. So I will be running a half marathon in October and I wanted to vlog my training plan just because I thought it would be fun to document it, and I like watching these training half marathon training videos. So yeah, if you want to stay tuned for week 12 of my half marathon training, then keep watching this video. So this week was a little bit off with my training. I ended up getting sick, so I took quite a few days off just because I didn't want to keep pushing my body when I was sick. I wanted to get better. So week 12, day 1 was a rest day. Week 12, day 2 was a rest day. Week 12, day 3 was a rest day. Week 12, day 4 was a rest day. And week 12, day 5 was a rest day. So I took like a week off because I started getting sick during week 11. So day 6 and day 7 of week 11 were rest days, and then the first 5 days of week 12 were also rest days. So I took about a week off just because, like I said, I was getting sick. I didn't want to keep pushing my body, and so I just gave myself those days to rest. So today's week 12, day 6. It'll be my first run in a week, and yeah, I'm excited to see how it feels. I'm planning on running like 5 or 6 miles just to kind of like get myself back into it. So we will see how it goes. But I've been, for like the past like day or two, I've been kind of itching to like get back into running. I just wanted to like make sure the sickness was all the way out of me before I started like getting back into running. I'm excited to get back into running and like get back into my training, so. All right, so I'm at 2.17 right now. Oh shit. So let me just tell you guys, the first like half of a mile felt so good. Like my legs felt like rested and felt good. And then I started getting a cramp, which I think the cramp's all the way gone now. I just kept running through it. But also because I was just sick, I don't want to push it too hard my first day back. So I'm gonna just walk for a little bit, kind of, you know, not to push it too hard so that I get like injured or sick or, you know, have to rest more. So just gonna kind of take it easy for a little bit. But yeah, 5 or 6 miles today. So that's the plan. Okay, so I am done running. So I ended up just doing 5 miles today. So yep, I did 5 miles on the treadmill, and I ran the first 2 miles in about 22-ish minutes, I think. And then I walked a mile, and then I ran a mile, and then I walked the last mile. But like I said, the first like half of a mile felt really good. My legs felt like rested and just felt light, and I honestly haven't felt that in a while, so that was really nice. And then after that, my side started to cramp, but I just ran through it, and then eventually it went away. But overall though, it did feel like a pretty good run. I still, like at the end of my run, I felt like I still had some more like left in the tank. I just didn't want to like overdo it with like just getting over being sick, so I didn't like push it more. It felt good to be running again. Like I said, the past like couple days I've been kind of itching to get running. I just wanted to kind of make sure I was 100% before I did. So it felt great to be running again today, and I ran those 5 miles in 1 hour and 10 minutes and 55 seconds. So yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. Okay, so today's week 12, day 7. I'm about to go run, and I'm thinking I'm gonna do 5 or 6 miles today. We're gonna see like how my body is feeling. I just took quite a few days off because I was sick. So we're just gonna kind of, slowly get back into it and just kind of see how my body feels. But the goal today is either 5 or 6 miles. So today is week 12, day 7. I just got back from my run and I ran 6 miles on the treadmill, and I ran the first 2.5 miles in 28 minutes and 10 seconds. Then I walked until 3 miles, and then I ran from mile 3 to mile 5, and then I walked the last mile, and then I biked 3 miles, and that was it. So those 6 miles that I ran today, I ran in 1 hour and 18 minutes and 30 seconds. Okay, so I'm going to do a week 12 recap of my half marathon training. So this week I had gotten sick, and so I took the days off to let my body rest. So day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, and day 5 were all rest days. I initially did not want to take rest days because I was like, you know what, they're not in my training plan right now to take rest days. I don't want to. But at the end of the day, I knew that if I continued to keep running and not taking days to let my body rest and get the sickness out of my body, it would just prolong me from getting better. So I decided to take the rest days, and didn't run. So day 6, I definitely was ready to get back to running. So I did 5 miles on the treadmill. I ran the first 2 miles, walked a mile, and then I ran a mile, and then walked the last mile. So the first half of a mile felt really good. My legs felt healthy and rested and just ready to run. After that, I started getting a cramp in my side. And during those first 2 miles, I wanted to stop so badly because I was just cramping, and I was like, man, if I just walk, it'll make it feel better. But I just kept running, and eventually the cramp went away. But yeah, I didn't really want to push too hard going back into my run after being sick for a couple days. So I just tried to take this run easy, and yeah. And I did those 5 miles in 1 hour and 10 minutes and 55 seconds. Day 7, I did 6 miles again on the treadmill, and I ran the first 2.5 miles in 28 minutes and 10 seconds. And then I walked till mile 3, and then I ran from mile 3 to mile 5, and then I walked the last mile. And overall, it felt like a pretty good run. And then I biked 3 miles on the stationary bike, and I did those 6 miles in 1 hour and 18 minutes and 30 seconds. So my week 12 weekly mileage total was 11 miles total, which I think honestly this whole training process so far, that is the lowest number of miles, like weekly miles, that I've ran this whole training process. But again, I was sick this week, so I did want to take it easy and not push myself and like just keep I didn't want to just keep running and like make my body just even more miserable and like keep me from getting better. So I just took the days that I needed to take to rest. But yeah, overall the 2 days that I ran were pretty good runs. And this week 12, the shoes that I ran were the Nike React Infinity 3s. So that is going to be it for my week 12 of half marathon training. And if you like this video, go ahead and give it a like. And if you want to see more of my half marathon training videos or just any of my other adventures that I have with Sean, go ahead and subscribe to our channel. So thank you so much for watching. Bye.